constitutes some procedural issues. We have filed our Board of Appeals, we got our denial letter, we filed our zoning application, you should have received that. We send out notices to all the rest of the butters and the butters in the area, and goes out well in advance for next meeting, the butters meeting, the LC meeting, we sent approximately 145 letters to all the butters in the area. We're respectfully requesting your approval tonight to add a one-story addition to an existing building. The building currently is a nine-story building, a non-residential unit, and what we want to do is add one more story, so we want to change the legal occupancy of the property from 9 residential units to 10 residential units, constructing a one-story addition with a private roof deck that is exclusive to the residential unit of the addition. Right now, the existing uses is 6 2-bedroom units, 3 1-bedroom units, and a studio unit. The addition, there's a couple of violations that we need to seek release from. We have a zoning Board of Appeals hearing date on December 16th at 10:30 in the morning. The standard violations that you usually see in the neighborhood: off-street parking, open space, rear yard insufficient, the automatic sprinklers, which will be fully sprinkled when we're done with the building, and the height restriction because we actually need the alteration of the roof. Not going above 55 feet, the current height of the typical building is 43 feet. We are adding 1 story. When the building is done, it'll be approximately 54 feet, 9 inches. I apologize, I didn't want to misintroduce our architect on this property is Mike McCloskey, who submitted the plans on our behalf. I think the front page shows you where the exact building is. As you can see, the building is currently lower than the existing buildings on either side. When we are done, we will be slightly taller than the building on both sides, but probably about anywhere from 1 feet to 2 feet high. The buildings on each side, but right now we are lower. One of the lowest buildings on that block. There is a building that's lower that's built it down to 28 Battery Street. The proposal is a 3-bedroom unit, approximately 1,160 square feet of living space. It will be set back from the street approximately 3 to 4 feet. As you can flip through the page, you can see that it's set back, and that will be the master. The floor plan shows that the front room will be the master bedroom with kind of a private balcony. Will be set back off the street. In addition, the roof deck will be set back from the street, so you will not see it from the street, so it's set back all the way in the back of the roof. As you can see in the plans, this building is pretty long, so the roof deck is going to be set back in the back here, so we don't interfere with, there's a window here, so we set back here, so we don't interfere with this gentleman's building here on this building, which is 20, I believe, 20 Battery Street. And it's set back, we move this roof deck here, so we don't interfere with the window that's on the side here. Like I said, I sent out a number of letters I received just all 2 letters. Hopefully I addressed those issues in regards to the 2 letters, but other than the standard violations that we're seeking release from, I'm happy to answer any questions. This of course goes to design review. I mean, if you want, Mike, to talk about it a little bit. We have on here, as you can see, the color of it. We're trying to really conform with what the character of the neighborhood. The owner has purchased the building. We're putting about $500,000 in renovations to this existing building, renovating the units that are there, and adding this addition is going to definitely benefit the community and the surrounding buildings and improve their property values. So this is why we're doing this. So it's going to be glass in the front, and then it's going to go through the design review and probably some brick or other materials to conform with the character of what's in the neighborhood.
It's going to be like floor to ceiling glass?
Floor to ceiling glass?
Not quite floor to ceiling, but yes, there is tall glass and take advantage of the seams.
Can you talk a little bit more about the materials you're going to use around it?
Sure. We know that this is a very dense neighborhood. We know that trying to put brick on top of this building would be very difficult, very time consuming, very disruptive to the neighbors. So we're looking at putting up a metal panel on it. Something maybe has a corrugation to it. Something that has an industrial look, which is not dissimilar to the character of the neighborhood. Doing that, we put it in a panelized type of construction, which means those panels can be lifted up off the truck and assembled very quickly, very neatly, causing minimal disruption. We also have those panels anodized to match the brick as close as possible.
There are some building code violations that you probably saw the denial letter. However, once we get to the Board of Appeals, we do have planned all the building code violations such as fully sprinkled building, fire-resistant walls and windows. That there will be no violation, building code violations when we're complete this project.
So you're gonna sprinkle the entire building?
Yes, building's gonna be in size, and you have to, according to the building code, once you change the occupancy of the building, you have to.
You had a budget meeting?
We had an abutters meeting, we had two abutters that did appear at the meeting, I believe there didn't appear to be any opposition from the two abutters, but there were some concerns in regards to, trash, one abutter had a drain issue, but I sent an email, haven't heard back, so. And then the other one had a question about the view to the Old Church, but when you look at where this building is, if everyone's familiar, which I show you off from Battery Street, this addition will have no effect whatsoever on the Old Church. If my compass is correct, you're looking really south, southwest maybe, not across Battery Street. And I haven't heard back.
David?
Thank you. In case you already said this, I do apologize, but could you just make it clear to everyone here, rentals or condos? Rental. That's what I thought. That was
Is the owner going to live in this thing unit?
No.
And could you tell me again, the facade is going to be?
It's going to be, well, Mike can speak to the facade in terms of the materials, but there's going to be glass to take advantage of the views. This will be a top floor unit, but we understand that it's brick, but I think Mike will talk about how difficult it is to put brick up there and how disruptive it may be to the neighborhood, but maybe a more modern look.
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. We looked very hard at putting brick on the building. First of all, matching brick is going to be very difficult, if not impossible. The problems with brick are portions has to go up unit by unit, which takes a long time, it's very disruptive. It's also very heavy too. We didn't want to do anything structurally make the building any less stable. So we thought that a lightweight metal panel, something that was prefab, we could get up there in a way that was quick and efficient, and painted to match the colored brick would be much more appropriate.
That metal panel, that's good, never go in the neighborhood, especially on Battery Street.
So this will have to go to design review. We'll sit down with BRA plans examiner, go through design review. And when you have design review, that's when you really talk about the colors and the materials, and they'll tell you really what it needs and how it's going to be made.
And then with the roof deck, is that about the 55?
With the roof deck, the railings, yes.
It'll be about 55?
Right, but it's not included in the height of the building.
That is where the height.
And
The height is
and
54.
the mechanicals?
Excuse me?
And the mechanicals are going to go on top of that house?
No.
Well, I don't think so. We haven't really determined how it's going to be heated or air conditioned yet. If we use heat pumps, then we really don't have to put anything very, very big up on the roof at all.
Any other questions?
When do you anticipate work commencing on this property?
Once we have, hopefully this spring, we have our Board of Appeals hearing on the 16th. If everything goes well, maybe the permits will be pulled by February, March. And I don't know how long construction like this takes.
Hard to say.
Are you going to have it, live, still on a disposal truck? Are you going to have that on site?
Disposal truck.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing that needs to be gutted out, but
No, dumpster.
yeah.
We have a dumpster. I imagine that there's going to be one coming and going, but I'm not the contractor. I don't know exactly how they'll handle it. I'm sure there are rules and regulations, and we'll be respectful of that as possible.
Any questions from any abutters in the audience? Anybody at all? Do you want to make a motion?
With the support with Seth Knox, 18th and 16th to 18th Battery Street, to change the legal occupancy of the existing premises from 9 residential units to 10 residential units, as well as constructing a one-story addition with private roof deck.
A second.
Okay, everybody want to vote? Pass it down.